Hey, it's Warren here again with Copeland Small Engine Repair. And today I'm working on a Stihl concrete saw. Some people call them a chop saw. I've heard them called a hot saw, whatever you want. This is a Stihl TS-420. And one of the problems I see with a lot of these saws that come in is the muffler bolts have stripped out. And about half of these that come in here, the muffler's held on with baling wire, or they got a piece of wood stuck behind the blade guard trying to hold the muffler on. And I'm going to show you what I do to fix this when you, and I'm not going to fix it back like it was originally, because originally it sucked. So whenever you find a design flaw, you want to fix it better than it was when it was new. And these things, man, these things are awful. These mufflers are held onto the cylinder by these tiny little screws. And these little screws strip out a lot and they fall out. And anyway, first thing you're going to do is get on eBay or Amazon or just anywhere online, and you're going to order a muffler kit for one of these Stihl TS-420s. And it just comes with the little gasket and this little metal plate. Because these two things are usually gone because the muffler's done fell off like 5 times by the time you got it, and these little pieces are gone. And it also comes with 2 of these tiny little screws. But these are useless. Throw these away. You don't need those. You just want this gasket and this little metal plate. And what you're going to do is we're going to tap these muffler bolt holes to standard 1/4 thread. We're also going to tap this one down here, the other muffler bolt, to standard 1/4 thread. And once you do that, go get you 2 1/4 bolts, and I recommend getting hardened bolts. These are grade 8 bolts, and you're going to get 3.5 inch bolts. Now you're going to have to cut off about 1/4 inch to make them the perfect length, but you're going to buy 3.5 inch bolts, and then you're going to cut them off a little bit. Once you do that, the bolts are going to fit in here like this. So see, they don't go all the way down in these holes like those 2 tiny original bolts did. They went all the way down in the hole, and the head of the bolt was down in there about right there. These bolts go all the way through the muffler, and the head of the bolt is still outside. You're going to put a flat washer and a lock washer on there with it. And this is a case hardened bolt down here, and it's got a flat washer and a lock washer on with it too. These are 1 inch. And it don't matter if these are 1 inch, because you can see behind these threads there's nothing back here, so the bolt can stick back there a little bit. But that's basically all there is to it. You're not going to crush the muffler, because inside the muffler there's a steel tube that goes all the way through the muffler. So it's not going to crush it when you tighten these bolts down. But this is a much better way to bolt this muffler on here than the tiny screws that came with it. Just get you this little kit. You're also going to have to get you a 1/4 inch drill bit, because you're going to have to drill the holes out in this and this metal plate and the muffler, so these 1/4 inch bolts will go through all this. That's pretty much all there is to it. Just tap these out to 1/4 thread. Get you some 3.5 inch hardened bolts. These are grade 8. Cut them to the proper length, which is about 1/4 inch. I took off these. And before I put them in there, I even put blue Loctite on them. And that helps a little bit more, even though they got lock washers on them. This will help a little bit more to keep the bolts from falling out. But anyway, I hope that helps. Comment if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.